sent down the rabbit hole just to help someone detox.
Ooh, Yaoi review.
Hi everybody, it's Corbin. Today I'm here to talk to you about Yellow 2 Episode 3 by Makoto Tateno. We'll read the back and we'll delve into the nitty-gritty. Go wants nothing more than to outrun the sadness and desperation of his past. In fact, he prefers to live in the here and now with the gorgeous Taki, his drug-snatching partner. But when a surprise visit from the duo's mentor leads to a request for a truly unsettling favor, Go finally faces demons for someone he knows all too well. Makoto Tateno is back from the back with non-stop action and heart-pounding seduction in Yellow 2. Taki and Goh must hunt high and low for the underworld's most elusive drug traffickers. This final episode of the three-part series promises all the intrigue, innuendo, and pulse-quickening passion that Yellow fans have come to crave. So snatch it up and spread the word. Yellow's favorite duo is back. This is 18+. It's published by Juné. Now, let's talk about it. It opens up with a picture of Taki and Goh in the rain, just like the front cover. I will have to say, this volume, the art style has kind of reverted from the last one back to the first volume. So it feels like the way the order it was written was the first volume, then this one, and then a little bit later, the second one was written. That's how it feels because of the art style. But I don't know necessarily if that's the case. But it's just a little off-putting. The faces are a little smashed. Let's see if I can find an example of it. I think I just had one up just a moment ago in my hand. But it doesn't stay that way the entire time. So I feel like some of it was drawn now, some of it was drawn later. Like there were huge gaps of time in between. I'm trying to find a good example of it. So it's just one of those things that really throws me. So like the forehead is nearly non-existent. And it's just like, me. And then the face is like this. So it just looks squished and odd. Which is a style I've seen many, many volumes of manga and anime drawn that way, but it's not my favorite. But it's disjointed. It's very infrequent that it's that way. Now, with this volume, plotline-wise, this is actually by far my favorite volume out of this series. So, what happens is I think it's Goh. Goh's mother has vanished. His masters have asked him to help find what she has hidden away from her ex-boyfriend. Goh naturally says, F you, I'm not doing this. He runs off, he storms and throws a little mini temper tantrum. Taki talks him into it and makes him realize that he needs to do this for a sense of closure and to feel close to his mother. Now, Goh kind of does some naughty excommunication-worthy kind of stuff in a church with Taki, and we see that it's interesting. I'll just say interesting. It was very polite, it was very fluffed, it was less than a page, so nobody should be offended, really, besides the thought that something like that happened. As I was reading this, I will tell you the plot is very abrupt, it's very fast-paced, it's very, I don't want to say rabbit holey, to where it's just kind of something that just pulls you down a path for you to answer. For me, what I discovered that I found interesting is it kind of left you with another cliffhanger at the end of this one, to where it feels like there's supposed to be more, but there's not going to be. So they find naturally what was missing. They stop someone from doing something they're not supposed to anymore. And we get a sneak peek of Goh's mother getting inside of a very expensive car and driving away. It feels like there's a lot of unfinished plotline in this, but this one is by far the most interesting out of the little three-parter. That being said, I wouldn't necessarily overall say the series is a thing you have to get. If you have to pick up part of the series, I would go with Volume 3. Each volume has been its own standalone thing, or standalone thing. So it's one of those things that it's a judgment call. I mean, these were $5 a piece. I spent $15 on 3 of them, or I think I got a discount for buying all 3 at once. I don't remember. I bought this years ago now. But I wouldn't necessarily say that's a bad price. These retail for $6.95 according to the back little cover sheet. But I don't think they're quintessential to the collection. I like the first series better than the second one. So, I mean, that's a pure judgment call. If you guys have read this, let me know. Because I'm very on the fence about it. I don't know exactly how I feel about it. I'm just blah over it. As far as this volume goes, I probably would say it's about a 3.5 out of 5 entirely, as far as this volume goes. The whole series, I probably would say a 2 out of 5. Maybe a 1.5. Because it just really wasn't something that I was looking forward to picking up and reading. Like, I forgot I was in the middle of this series, to be honest. I was going to start a new series today. But it's finished. I'm happy that it's done. So yes. If you guys have read this before, let me know in the comment section down below and tell me what you thought. Give me a like, a favorite, subscribe, share this with a friend who likes yaoi, and I'll talk to you guys later.
You like what you see? Then...
Subscribe!